Morning Storyfire, and it is a good morning. I have no idea what the time is. It's 9:15. I've got a meeting in 15 minutes. I'm leaving this a bit tight, actually. So, good morning. How are we all doing? What we all up to? Remember, if you don't want to watch this and you just want to put it on in your headphones, if you're on Apple, swipe up from the bottom, push play again, and lock your phone, and it will play. If you are on Android, just lock your phone. If you're watching online, that's cool. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, do all those things with me. If you're not watching on Storyfire, so you're watching on YouTube or Instagram, come watch it on Storyfire. You can listen to it as a podcast because this is just my daily vlog. So come and join me on that. And I'm swinging on my chair and I got my little zebra and I'm quite happy. No coffee this morning, just the water. I'm keeping my coffees now to the afternoon. I'm not like as in early afternoon. Not doing coffee all day. It's not a good idea, I don't think. I think you should only have so much coffee in a day. As you can see from the reflection, it's super sunny here in England. So if you're thinking, does England ever have nice days? Today is that day. So we've had our one day, that's today. Next year we can have another day. So good, good. Let's have a little look at what's going on Storyfire. Um, while I'm saying that, hello. Um, we had a meeting this morning about the Creator Suite. So I've got to chat to the reps about that because they've been messaging me as well. So the purpose of the Creator Suite needs to be aligned with the eventual live streaming, and actually the two can't be designed without each other. So I've got to talk to them about that. But basically, yep, so we've got to run the two designs in parallel to make sure that we get this synchronized properly. Otherwise, it'll just be one thing and then we'll mess up and we'll have to sort of like break it back down and start again. So, reps, if you're listening, we're going to have to talk about that tomorrow. Okay, twist them. Hello. Even if people look down upon this platform, Storyfire, because it's not as big as YouTube, I'm still going to stick with Storyfire because I'd much rather be a part of it. Nice, I like your sentiments, twist them. I have faith that one day we will prove Optimus wrong and we will prosper, and if not, then I'll gladly go down with the ship. For now, I'm going to keep recommending Storyfire to people I know. Well, I mean, good for you, Twistem. What I would say is, I'm not out to prove Optimus wrong. I had that call with him last week, and it was a difficult call. But I'm not out to prove Optimus wrong. I'm just out to make Storyfire work. And I don't care whether that proves Optimus wrong or right. I'm not really worried about what he thinks. Like, is he going to come on to Storyfire and go, "Oh, you were right"? I don't think so. And even if he does, is there a victory in that? I don't think so. I just don't think so. At that point, it's not going to have any meaning. But I do like your sentiments that you're going to keep going because we all should. If we all keep going, everything goes good. Captain Wingless. If the US dollar crashes, I'm going to need to prepare by making far more content on here. He's been listening to me. I'm invested in some crypto. That could also go down, but it could also go up, down, or sideways. It could go anywhere. But truly don't know how reliable that will be. Good point. Even though that's the direction Blaze is going. But as I said, Blaze is different because Blaze is based on supply and demand of humans. Uh, I'm also planning on growing my own food and learning to cook to prepare for the potential worldwide recession. Yeah, nothing beats having your own food grown. You can't touch it. The only thing is, in America, you got guns, which is great because if you're growing your own food and there was a recession and people wanted your food, you're allowed to shoot people on your land. Whereas in England, you're not allowed to do anything. There's like, if I injured my attacker, I'd get sued. So, yeah, like, so someone comes onto your land and you injure them, you're the one that gets in trouble, not them. Mental Health Matters by a random Dame, in fact. Um, is that a video? Oh, 1 second. Let me just write on this. So I'm going to say to Captain Wingless, um, get some gold as well. Bang. Uh, just your daily reminder. Mental health matters. Bang. Yes, it does. So that's what that is. Let's give that a heart and I like as well. So what's he saying? Take a break, ask for help, grow as a person, ditch toxic people, have bad days, say no. All of those are quite interesting actually. Take a break. I did that over the weekend. It was good for me. Ask for help. That's really difficult if you're quite a proud person. And asking for help is one of those things where you have to find a balance. Like ask too much help and you become a nuisance and a burden to society. Don't ask for enough help, and equally you become a nuisance and a burden to society. Asking for that right level, right amount of help is sort of like key to getting life right. So the second one, third one, grow as a person, that's learning when to ask for help, when not to ask for help, when to try something yourself, when not to try something yourself. Ditch toxic people. This one's really careful because who's defining what toxic is? Um, think really carefully about this one. Just because someone tells you you're not, like, there are people you think are toxic because they're not giving you positive affirmation. But sometimes you actually need people to turn around to you and go, stop being an idiot. Sometimes those are the best people in your life. That doesn't necessarily make them toxic. Toxic people are people who are literally poisoning you. So they're deliberately and maliciously and with intent trying to wreck your life. There are people who try to give you advice and they might be right and you can't see it, or they might be wrong and you can't see it and you can see it, but they're doing things for your benefit. So they're saying things to you out of the goodness of their heart, even if you don't like what they're saying. So just remember that. Have bad days, yeah. In fact, have a bad morning and just say to yourself, okay, it's happened. All right. The car didn't start this morning. I turned up late and then I just felt awful inside. And then my boss yelled at me, just take that space. So that go back to take a break, ask for help, grow as a person, think, okay, is there anybody here that's bad for me? Have a bad day. Say no. Yeah. The ultimate goal for any human is to be able to accept as much responsibility as possible. So the more responsibility you take, the greater your life will be. So if the person who takes on the greatest volume of responsibility is the person who is the greatest as such. However, you have to incrementally get to that place. And if you don't say no to certain things, you won't increment it. Like if you go, right, I can do it all, and you don't say no and you don't back off, you'll never get to that great responsibility. Just remember that. I think it's a very good poster. Thank you, Miniature Apoth. I'm going to comment. Great advice. Um, Make sure you guys subscribe to Voldemort. He's going to be making some interesting new general knowledge videos, like events in history. I'm curious if this will be YouTube specific or not. Moment before a murder. Oof. Storyfire reps. Hello. I've spoken with other reps about this, and many agree. Originally, we got together and naively agreed that a Storyfire Creator Suite was going to be the next big feature. I've put a lot of passion into explaining why video for all is next. There's a plethora of reasons why that don't all fit in social posts, considering either making a written story or the account or making a rep update. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And finally, we have something from Nidelchu. Well, maybe I'll do Downcast as well. Since I'm not working for the platform and now waiting for new things like everyone else, I can say it's much more fun. Oh, Nid, you know I love you to bits. I really got on working with you. Reps work hard. What time's the meeting with Dexter tomorrow? Your mum is epic. Bruh. Let's send him. That's hilarious. So the reps get on and have good fun. Um, okay. IFD Productions. Oh, 1 second, that's going. Check out this story, The Outer Above. All right, heart on that. Flipping heck, stuff's going off this morning. So, stop. Cool. So that's this morning. What's going on the platform on Storyfire? Uh, if you're not on Storyfire, come and join us. It's loads of fun. You, it, one of the reasons you're on whatever platform you're on is because you want to build a community. It's very easy to build a community here. It's very easy to get quickly involved. There's not uh, a billion people on here that you get lost amongst the swamp. There's lots of people here, and they all kind of integrate really nicely with each other once you find your little community. Come join. Just be a part of it. Nothing bad. You'll see all the new UI updates over the next couple of weeks, so you'll see some huge progress. Um, Chatting to the dev this morning, they were saying it should be done as stated this week. Not much else to say. Just come join us, have fun, have a great day, and see you soon.